through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They face second down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He keeps it himself. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd down, 3 to go. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Second and 11.
Make some good plays today. They can't stop us. They can't stop you. Yellow. Line them up, hero. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. 43, 43. Brother, baby.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They send him right out of the slot. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. They're going to go. It's Tua. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Third and long. Tua gives it to Mostert. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Now it is first and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, we're Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught. Travis Kelce. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. A short game, down to the 7.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Tua now on third down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. To throw is Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Man in motion is Brown. A give here to Pacheco.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. handoff to Pacheco. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. He is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move on to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Play action here. Mahomes got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
I hear. Okay, I got you. I got you. He gonna let you play. I'm finna come in now. I'm almost done. You can play mine. Hey, get back. Get back. Both of y'all get back.
One more time with Pacheco. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Okay, hold on.
That touchdown probably, Greg.
Give me a minute. Y'all get back from me. Give me a minute. I'm gonna let y'all do it.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over. Hey,
y'all, no, now y'all play. I told you to go in your room and wait till I'm done.
as the kick's away.
You too, Lennox.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator.
Hey, stop.
It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Fucking wrestling and shit. Fucking wrestling. I told you stop. I'm sorry, Lennox. I may hit you in your face.
First and 10.
Yeah.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's a give to Achane. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
He pissed now.
They snap it to Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On second down, Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now a first down throw for Tua. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth.
Let me see. Why hit you at? Why hit you at? I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to hit the face.
No
I'm
secret
sorry.
this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive.
Yeah, hold on, Layla.
On a day where there's been a lot of negative.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On first and 10, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he gets that to Hardman.
Yeah.
There. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. One last throw here, and that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for, likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. Tell the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.
Tell them GG. If you're in the party with them, LP, tell them Watt say GG's in the chat.
I'm Mike Tirico.
GG's in the chat.
The NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Yeah.